Hi, I'm Liz and welcome to Liz's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making chicken noodle soup chips from the MetaFast chicken noodle soup mix. I went ahead and emptied one envelope into our blender, and what we're going to do is we're going to blend it into a fine powder. It's a very simple recipe. With the fine powder, once you get that done, you're going to go ahead and add 3 tablespoons of cold water. Now, if you're using a magic bullet, which I hear is fantastic, you might not have some of the same challenges that I'm having with the blender. It gets a little bit stuck on the bottom. That's okay. You can scoop it out and mix it in a bowl if you needed to. So go ahead and add the 3 tablespoons of water, and let's see how it goes. Not bad. It mixed it a little. I'm going to go ahead and just help it along here. Don't get discouraged. It really is a simple recipe. So once I unstick it from underneath the blade, I'm going to go ahead and mix it one more time. And then I'm going to put it into a bowl just to make sure that everything's mixed up. All right. Looks great. All right. Okay. So now I'll scoop it out. And what you're trying to do is form a ball of dough, because we're going to roll it out using a rolling pin and some parchment paper. And this recipe is on my my website. It sounds like my oven's ready to go now. All right. Move this over. This is pretty much what it's going to look like. Can you zoom in on that? Perfect. Okay, so the texture's there. It's not super sticky. And I have a pre-sprayed parchment paper already done. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the middle of the parchment paper so we can roll it out with the rolling pin. All right. Now, the objective here is to get them as thin or as thick as you like. So I like to go really thin because I like them crunchy. Simple. Whoops. I'm going to do one more. I want these really thin. There we go. All right. And this is what it's going to look like before it goes in the oven. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the oven for about 10 minutes. We're going to let it partially cook before we cut it into chip-like servings. Okay, they just came out of the oven. We're going to go ahead and we're going to cut them. Be careful because everything's hot. Okay, so took them out for 10 minutes. Whoops, just be careful, it's a little slippery. Took them out for about 10 minutes, and we're going to cut them up I'm going to use a pizza cutter and see how that goes. Nice. You want to cut them as close as possible to the same size, only because everything cooks at a different rate. So if you have edges, maybe more edges on one side than you do on the other, that's going to cook a little faster than another piece. Definitely, now I've tried it with a knife 2 times, and I didn't try the kitchen knife. I'm not a big kitchen knife, kitchen scissor, sorry, person. but it seems like it's definitely easier with the pizza cutter. All right, so once you're done cutting I'm going to arrange it onto my cookie sheet, and I'll show you in just a sec. Alright. Still hot, so I'm going to use my mitts. So I arranged it so there are some smaller pieces than other pieces. And that's okay. Just keep your eye on it when you put it back in the oven. We're going to go 5 to 8 minutes and see how that goes. Okay, we're back, and I just pulled them out of the oven. So, I guess depending on the type of oven you have, and I have a convection oven, I kind of felt better with 5 minutes versus 8. But my recommendation would be to set it for 5 and definitely stay nearby because, like I said, sometimes the rate of cooking is definitely different than others. As you can see, some of the smaller edges cooked a little bit faster than the big pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and be careful when you're doing this, it's hot. Ouch. All right, put them in the plate. And this is 1 serving, so it's 1 MetaFast meal. Great to take with you. You're on the road, you want something different, even if you're home. All right, I'm gonna move this out of my way because it just burned myself twice. Oh. All right, and this is it. Excellent. What I'd like to do is give a shout out to Sandy's Kitchen. I borrowed the recipe from her website and very simple to make. I would probably say about 20 minutes total time if you have time at home. And you can find the chicken noodle soup recipe, chicken noodle soup chip recipe on my website, epicweightloss.net. And you can actually see this demonstration on the website also. Thank you and have a great day.